All right, let's talk about the winner's mindset. We're going to break down what really separates just dreaming about something from actually doing it. We're going to unpack the raw ingredients it takes not just to face a challenge, but to win.
And this isn't about some secret hidden formula. We're talking about a fundamental truth about struggle and success. Something you probably already feel deep down. It's all about facing what we all kind of understand about life and what it takes to achieve anything worthwhile.
So the first step, the absolute most important step, is just acknowledging reality. Let's be real. The world can be a tough place. It hits harder than anything else, and if you're not careful, it'll knock you down and keep you there. Now, this isn't about being negative. This is the starting line. It's about knowing what you're really up against.
Okay, so if life is guaranteed to hit you hard, how in the world do you win? What are the actual rules of engagement for this fight? Well, it's probably not what you think.
And this right here, this is the core principle. The true measure of a winner isn't about their power. It's not about how hard they can hit. It's about their resilience. It's about how many times you can get knocked down by failure, by setbacks, by pain, and still find a way to get back up and take one more step. That's the whole game.
Which brings us to a choice you have to make in every single tough moment. See the pain of pushing through? Yeah, it hurts. It might last a minute or an hour or even a year, but eventually it fades. But quitting? Oh, that lasts forever. That decision becomes a part of your story for good.
And the stakes couldn't be higher, because the difference between winning and losing is razor thin. I mean, we're talking about a margin for error that's almost invisible. You're a half step too early or too late, you missed the shot. A half second too slow, and it's gone.
So these inches, the ones that decide everything, they aren't found in some big, heroic moment. No, they're scattered everywhere. They're in every play, every minute, every single second. They're in that choice to push for one more rep, to study for one more hour when you're exhausted. They all add up.
All right, so understanding all that brings us to the next phase. Because while the world might be the arena, the real battlefield, the most important fight, that happens inside your own head.
And rule number one of this internal battle is you have to be a guardian for your own dream. You got to protect it, because when people can't do something themselves, a lot of times they'll try to tell you that you can't do it either. You have to build a wall around that dream and not let their doubt in. You want something? Go get it. Period.
And this is where you have to be brutally honest with yourself. What's your real desire level? Do you really want it, or do you just kind of want it? So many people say they want success, but what they want more is to party, or to be cool, or just to sleep in. A burning desire means you want it more than any of that stuff.
This is so crucial because our internal story ends up creating our external reality. What you tell yourself isn't just a random thought. It's a command that guides your actions. Your belief system basically becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy.
So to set that internal belief, you have to be brave enough to ask yourself these really deep questions. And you have to be honest with your answers, no matter how crazy they might sound to anybody else. This isn't about what they think, it's about you knowing what you want.
And in the end, it all just boils down to this: a single moment of commitment. It's not about waiting around for the perfect time or for someone's permission. It's about the simple, powerful act of deciding. Just decide what it's going to be, who you're going to be, and how you're going to get there. But where does that power even come from? The strength to make that kind of decision, to fight that battle inside? Well, the source of that strength is often completely misunderstood.
So let's just pause on something we all think holds us back. We usually think our biggest problem is that we're not good enough, right? That feeling of being inadequate for the challenge. But that's not the real story.
The real fear, the one that can truly freeze us in our tracks, is the fear of just how powerful we actually are. It's the intimidating, overwhelming reality of what we could accomplish if we really, truly went all in.
And this quote just nails it. It's a total paradox, right? We are often more scared of our own greatness than we are of our potential to fail. The brightness of our own light can feel blinding, and sometimes it's just easier to stay in the shadows where it's comfortable.
So where is all this power located? It's not given out by some outside force, and it's not saved for a special few. The ultimate power to create, to achieve, to be happy, it's already inside you. It's inside all of us. You have everything you need to make this life an incredible adventure. So, Armed with all this, knowing that life will hit you, that winning is about getting back up, and that the power to do it is already inside you, we get to the final and most important part, the choice of what you're going to do next.
This is the call to action. It's about taking full ownership. It means you stop pointing fingers. You stop saying you're not where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. Knowing your worth is one thing, but being willing to go through the fire to claim it, that's everything.
And here's the process. It's simple to say, but incredibly hard to do. It starts with just getting up. Then you have to fight your way back. You climb out of whatever hell you find yourself in, not all at once, but one single inch at a time. This whole journey requires the ultimate trade-off. Real progress demands a real sacrifice. You have to be willing to give up the person you are right now, your current habits, your comforts, your excuses, to make space for the person you are capable of becoming. And that brings us right here, to the only question that actually matters. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now. Because every moment is a new chance. So with this understanding, what are you going to do?
And as you decide on your answer, just remember this one last thing. The limits that you think are there, the fears that are holding you back, most of the time they're not real. They're not concrete walls. They are illusions you've built in your own mind, and you have the power to tear them all down.
Momentum Lab, hit like, share and subscribe.